What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday afternoon. James Rule, XRP, the James Rule Crypto Show, not financial advice. I'm a crypto teacher. Let's go. Okay, so I went and checked the mail today, and I got this package in the mail. Last week, Andrew Allman with the Texas Salt Company asked me if he could send me some samples, and he did. And I want to thank the Texas Salt Company at Texas Salt Company. On the invoice, it said, "Thank you for your content, XRP to the moon." Check it out. He sent me some cowboy salt. He sent me some bourbon barrel smoked salt. Whenever I opened the box up, it smelled like a barbecue brisket. This barrel smoked salt smells awesome. There's also cowboy peppercorn, pecan smoked paprika. I can't wait to use them. Thank you so much. This is their website, TexasSaltCompany.com. They are not a sponsor. I'm just giving them a shout out because they sent me some free samples. And if you want some good old Texas salt, different flavors, I mean, there's beer salt, there's cowboy bread dip that you put in olive oil. They have a ton of stuff. And the neat thing about it, they were mentioned in Texas Monthly here a few months ago. The saltiest cowboys in all of Bandera, Texas. And it comes down here and it talks about them. And this is Andrew, the gentleman, the XRP community member that sent me the samples. This is his brother, Daniel. Thank you very much. Beer salt. I mean, it's wonderful. They make it all themselves. They label it themselves. They ship it themselves. They are a Texas business, and I hope they do well. Let's take a look at the numbers, baby. Market cap, $2.74 trillion with a T. Okay, it's updating. I have all my favorites here marked with a star on Coin Paprika. Bitcoin, $70,712. Oh, man. Ethereum, $3,559. Solana, $187. XRP, we're right at 63 cents. Cardano, 64 cents. Do your research, people. Get excited. We're still so early to the party. I know for a lot of us OGs, it seems like it's been forever, but there's so much news out there. Bitcoin ETFs, possible Ethereum ETFs. It's coming, baby. Get ready. Okay, today it was announced that FTX's CTO Sam Bankman-Fried has been sentenced to 25 years in prison for financial fraud, and he must forfeit $11 billion for the victims. Let's take a look at this clip from ABC News. It kind of explains what's going on with this lady, and then Aaron Katursky. He's pretty much the announcer on here. Have a listen.
We have breaking news. The former king of crypto is now sentenced to 25 years in prison for masterminding a multi-billion-dollar fraud scheme. FTX founder Sam Bankman-Fried was convicted of fraud charges for using customer deposits to cover losses at his hedge fund. Senior investigative correspondent Aaron Katursky is outside that court in Manhattan. Aaron, what was it like in the courtroom as this sentence came down?
Sam Bankman-Fried had stood at the defense table in his beige prison smock and matching pants, his unruly hair, his signature hair, visible in the courtroom as he stood and everybody else remained seated. And he had his hands folded in front of him, and he was appearing to look down for the most part as the judge imposed the sentence of 25 years in prison. The judge recommending a medium or low security prison because he said he doesn't think Sam Bankman-Fried is a risk of any violence. But he did say that Bankman-Fried is a risk to commit another fraud. And so he said part of the reason for the lengthy sentence was to disable, as the judge put it, Bankman-Fried's ability to commit another crime, at least for the foreseeable future. He rejected, though, the notion that he needed to go away for 40 to 50 years. As prosecutors have said, the judge found that to be excessive, but he made clear, Diane, this was a very serious crime.
Now, Sam Bankman-Fried addressed the court. So did victims. What kind of an impact do you think that had here?
I'm not sure the victims carried a whole lot of weight. There was one victim who said he was speaking on behalf of some 200 others. He talked about how money that he wanted to use for a house for his family, now he had to find some other way around. The judge interrupted him a little bit because he said those remarks may be more appropriate for the bankruptcy, where the customers of FTX would have to bump their way up in line of those who get paid back. Here, though, the judge did seem to be influenced by Sam Bankman-Fried's own remarks, because Bankman-Fried acknowledged that he had failed, that he had made some mistakes. But the judge said he did not find Bankman-Fried to be remorseful. He said he, heard a lot of things, but not a word of remorse for this very serious crime.
What sort of precedent could this sentence set, Aaron?
I think prosecutors are hoping to send a message, not only for Bankman-Fried himself and his ability to commit future fraud, but ever since he's been charged in late 2022, they've had a number of other cases involving the crypto industry, and prosecutors have doubted whether that industry is fully on the up and up. It is largely unregulated, and they have brought a number of cases to show that some of these exchanges and other industry players in crypto are committing fraud. And they say it's newfangled currency, but it's old-fashioned crime.
All right, Senior Investigative Court.
Sam Bankman-Fried showed no remorse. 25 years. Is he going to be out in 12? Is he going to be out in 6 months? He funded the Democratic Party. He gave millions, if not billions, to members of the U.S. government. And he is a fucking crook. He took billions of dollars from investors in FTX that had their funds in there, trusting that they would be okay. And he took them under the table. He created this stupid-ass FTT token. It went south. It was announced by Binance that something was going to happen, and it did. So, 25 years, is that long enough? Let's keep going. Anodos Finance. We have the date. The automated market maker will be back on April 11th. Until then, keep practicing on the DevNet. If you have any questions or want dedicated support, join the Discord. 91% consensus has voted on the automated market maker correction. On April the 11th, it will go live again. Anodos Swap, I've been tweaking with Panos, the creator of this phenomenal liquidity pool trade automated market maker ecosystem. This is the DevNet, the testnet. You connect your wallet. You contribute to the DevNet liquidity pools, and it will show you what your return on your investment is going to be. I have 100,000 XRP, 65,000 USD Tether. There's nothing in the liquidity pool, so it's showing me a 24-hour earning of 4 cents in XRP, 81 cents in Tether, because there's no liquidity in the pool, even in the testnet. And I highly recommend, when automated market makers come back online, to wait about 4 to 6 weeks and see how these pools are doing and make sure there's no more hiccups. Don't put all of your XRP or your casino coin or whatever in one basket and lose it. Let them get the kinks out. Let the bulls, the high rollers, go in and do their thing, and let's see if it works out, baby. Okay, check this out. Now, one of the hot things happening today are the AI tokens. And right here, this article is stating that SingularityNet, Fetch.ai, and Ocean Protocol are reportedly discussing a token merger, baby. It says the new token would have a fully diluted valuation of $7.5 billion, and the potential deal could be announced as soon as Wednesday. 3 prominent artificial intelligence programs. Okay, I just mentioned that. And down here it says the potential merger comes during a period of increased interest in AI protocols, artificial intelligence protocols, a week after reports of the Saudi Arabian government mulling the creation of a $40 billion investment fund to pour money into AI development in partnership with Silicon Valley venture capital firm Andreessen Horowitz A16Z. Now, I know you can get all 3 of these on Coinbase. One of these require you to use the Coinbase wallet, but I have purchased Fetch and I'm wanting to say Ocean Protocol on Coinbase. Check it out. Do your research, not financial advice. I got one more thing for you. Charles Gasperino is a reporter for Fox Business. Eleanor Terrett is a member of Fox Business, and she corresponds with Charles Gasperino. Ellie Terrett is pro-crypto, pro-XRP. Charles Gasperino is a fucking joke. Here's a tweet he put out, and he states that one thing the XRP chasers might want to consider, if Gary Gensler considers ETH a security, the SEC will stop at nothing in getting Torres's weird half-baked Ripple ruling overturned in the appellate division, and he has a good shot doing so. In other words, you are probably not getting rich on XRP and might be getting poor depending on how it shakes out. He is such a fucking asshole. He still owes John Deaton a steak dinner. He's disgusting. When he interviews Larry Fink, members of the fintech community, Charles Gasperino always butts in. He always butts in. He won't let them finish the conversation, and he's hypocritical. I think you ought to take that back. You are a fucking asshole, Charles. But anyway, enough of that. We're going to be happy. Pardon my language. I just get irritated when newscasters that are well-known bash protocols, which is total bullshit. Anyway, it's Thursday evening. I hope everyone has a wonderful evening. Thanks again to Texas Salt Company for the free samples. I'm going to cook some meat and use it and share it with the family. And this is the James Rule Crypto Show. Have a good evening. And don't forget, I told you so.